So today I'm going to do a puppy haul. If you don't know, me and Scott are getting a little Black Labrador. It's going to be a girl and we should be bringing her home around the 7th of December. Yes, she's a Black Labrador. She was born on the 12th of October and I've been waiting for this for months and months and months, and finally Scott gave in and was like, okay, fine, we'll get a puppy. So I'm just going to show you what we've got her. We have got a lot. Obviously I have a dog down south with my parents, and they didn't have half this stuff out when she was a puppy. She's now 14 years old, so it's been a while. So I just want to make sure I had everything. But I'm going to show you what I've got. So let's get on to the video. Okay, so the first thing, you've probably seen everything. If you've been looking at puppy hauls online, people talking about it, is probably talking about this book, Easy Peasy Puppy Squeezy. I haven't even read through all of it yet. I've only read about a quarter. I need to get onto that because obviously I haven't got long. But it's really good. It's all about positive reinforcement, not shouting, you know, like just training your dog the right way. From the word go. That's the one thing I can definitely recommend, is just start off straight away doing the things that you want the dog to do and not doing the things that you don't want the dog to do. So for example, we're not too keen about having the dog on the sofa, but we're going to have a rule where if we have a blanket on the sofa, she's allowed. So we'll try and introduce that early on. So speaking of which, I might as well start off with blankets. So when you go and pick your dog up, your puppy, obviously you need something to wrap them in for the car journey. We're only 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from when we're getting her. So I did get this. I got this off of Etsy a while ago, literally before she was even conceived, let alone born. So we're calling her Luna. So I got this made. It's a little like baby blanket, but it's for puppies. It's got little labels because apparently they love to chew labels. And yeah, it's just got her name. So what I'm going to do is next time we're going to choose the puppy on Sunday. So I'm going to take this with me, and the owner's very kindly said she's going to pop it in the crate for me so that it's got the puppy smell on it, so that when we bring Luna home, she'll be settled. She'll feel like she's got something from her brothers and sisters. So we've got that. I bought this in B&M ages ago. It's just a massive fluffy cushion. Not cushion, it's a blanket. A big fluffy blanket. This was really cheap, I think, and it is for puppies. And it's just gorgeous. So we've just got that one. What else? Oh, so I stream on a website called Twitch occasionally, and one of my followers on there called Eerie, he very kindly donated me some money to get Luna a present from him. So I've been looking and looking and looking. No idea what to get from him. Obviously I've got a lot of stuff for her anyway, and then I saw this in B&M. Now it looks very odd. Stick with me. It is a little reindeer, but it's a blanket, so it turns into a blanket like that. So I've got that from Eerie. Thank you very much again, Eerie, for the money. She will love that, I know for a fact. And we can lay that on the sofa and she can chew away at the ears and we don't have to worry. On to, if we do toys next. So I've been collecting toys ever since before she was conceived, like I say. So there is a lot. You obviously don't need this many. I'm going to probably keep some away so that I've got chewing ones and things like that to prevent her from chewing any of the furniture. So this is just personally what I've got her. She's going to be spoiled rotten. But I just got, this was from just like one of those cheap warehouse type stores. And it's just a little puppy round. This cost me $3.99, but it's just, I feel like, does it have a squeaker? Oh yeah, it's in the head. So yeah, so I got that for her. I also found this in Tesco. This was really cute. I like this. It's got little like plastic balls inside it which squeak, but it's good for her to chew. I feel like that would be a really good one. I also got her a little donut. This was from Pets at Home. Of course they all squeak. You can't get puppy toys that don't squeak. I've got her some chews, just to try and prevent her from chewing anything else. This looked really good. A nylon dog chew. This is mint flavoured as well. It doesn't smell. Apparently it's mint flavoured. So it's a tough toy as well, so that should prevent her from chewing. Then I've got, this is massive. This is going to look massive to her. This is the large one. But this is a Wubba. I'd never heard of this before. This is by Kong, and Kong's obviously a very good brand to go with for puppy toys. But it's just a snuggly one because I got her a puppy one, the size difference. But she can have this when she's older, so that's the little puppy one. And it's so clever because obviously you'll hold this side, they'll chew on the other, and you can play like tug of war with it. So that's been great. Just little things, tiny things that were really cheap. This was £1.40 from TK Maxx. Kong, I've got a little frisbee. These are things that I know that Scott will love playing with her. So a little frisbee. She's got a teething stick, so you can put treats inside of this. Also a treat ball, so you can put tiny little treats inside this like claw bits here. And it will take her a while to get them out of it, but it keeps her busy. So if we're going out to work, she can do that, and it keeps her occupied, so she's not bored. Obviously a tennis ball, just something small that she can run about with. These were cute. I saw this was really cheap. So there's a website called VioVet. I will try and link everything down below that I can. And I've done 2 orders off of there before, and they're brilliant. If there's any stuff that you want to buy for your puppy or your dog, and it's quite expensive in Pets at Home and things like that, VioVet is amazing. They sell things at a cheaper price. I'll show you some of the things in a second that I've actually got from there, a lot cheaper. And delivery is great. They get it here on time. It's with their like separate delivery company, and I just find them amazing. So if you haven't ever had a look on there, have a look. And there was this little thing, little duck from Kong, but it's really clever. So that's the squeaker separate, and it's got Velcro at the back, so you pop the squeaker into it or you can take it out. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cute. Then we've also got, of course, a puppy Kong. I can't recommend these enough. We had these for Jazz when she was a puppy, and as she's got older as well, and they're just great for keeping them occupied. If you don't know, you just pop anything in here, cream cheese, peanut butter. Obviously make sure it's safe for dogs. We've got the actual stuff, which I'll show you in a second, that goes inside, the puppy paste. But yeah, so can't recommend them enough. And then we've got, this was really cute. I fell in love. This was from Wilkinson's, Wilco, and it's just a little cuddly elephant. See, I like that. We've got a puppy starter kit of bones. These were recommended highly. Nyla bone are just meant to be amazing for puppies when they're chewing and when they're teething. So we just got a pack of those. Also, if you're wondering what I'm taking these out of, I got this massive storage box from Amazon. It wasn't that expensive, I don't think, about £15 maybe. And it's perfect. It fits all of her toys inside it, and we can just have it at the side, and then she hopefully will be none the wiser that there's a box there with her stuff in. She'll probably smell things, but and then we can just take toys out and pop them away as well, so they're not lying all over the floor for you to trip over, because believe me, from having Jazz, I know that was a problem. In terms of puppy essentials, of course, some training pads. We got these just from Pets at Home. You can get cheaper ones, but just whilst we were there, we couldn't bother to go to any other shops. So there are 30 in here. Don't even think we're going to need 30. I think it's a lot easier now to train your dog not to pee and poo inside, hopefully. I say that, I'm probably going to jinx it. It's just going to wee everywhere now. But we're going to be very careful in training her in toileting. Also, on the topic of that, we have a slip lead. Now, I've never ever used one of these, so we never had one of these for Jazz. I know that they're mainly used, you know, training purposes and things like that. But this one was from Pets at Home. I love the pattern. Because she's black as well, I wanted something that would quite stand out quite a bit. I think it might also glow in the dark, which would be good. Because the plan is, now, I didn't even think of this. This has never something that crossed my mind. But say you needed to take her out late at night. It's getting darker earlier on in the evenings now that we're approaching winter. Instead of getting her collar out, putting that on, obviously she's black as well, so it's going to be hard to see her in the dark. I'm just going to slip this over her, and just, it's still, you know, it's something that she can get used to being on the lead as well. And yeah, I'm just going to slip that over her head, and then we could just take her out in the garden and she can do her business, have a good sniff around, and then come back in before bed. And then on the topic also of going to the toilet inside, if you do happen to have any accidents, this was recommended off someone else's haul that I watched. It's Dr. Beckman's Pet Stain and Odour Remover for carpets and upholstery. I feel like I didn't say that right. So apparently you literally just squeeze some of this out, rub it on, if you've got carpet especially, obviously that's great, but upholstery, so if you've got on your sofa, which I'm hoping she won't, but if she does, okay. So we'll give a good wipe with that, so that's meant to be amazing. In terms of also cleaning, if I can find it, there's too much in this basket. I've got a Febreze, but this is pet safe. It's a pet odour eliminator. We use one of these anyway, but having one for your puppy is always good as well. And I always want stuff that's safe. Always make sure stuff is safe to use around your puppy and around your dogs. Because I remember once we had an incident with Jazz where we used a type of smelling air deodorant, and it reacted with her really bad and her face swelled up and things. So just make sure whatever you're using is safe. Any cleaning products, things like that. So then we go on to more essentials. I wasn't going to get this because it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds ridiculous, but puppy toothpaste. I really wasn't, but I thought, get her used to everything. If I get her used to everything, nothing will come as a shock to her. She won't be scared of anything. Then we've also got, this wasn't mainly for me. I think this is more for Scott, because I'm fine. When I wash her in the bath, she's like, I'll just give her a good wash, that'll be it, like with my hands. But Scott wanted a glove. So Scott's got a glove to use when he washes her, just so he can get used to it. Obviously Scott's never had a dog before, so if you bear in mind, you know, he's got to get used to all this stuff. So I was like, if you're going to use it, that's fine, we'll get that, then he can use that. Obviously poo bags, always need poo bags for your dog. Then we have a brush. When I went into Pets at Home to look for a brush, there are so many to choose from. Ask someone there, or there was a board up by the brushes in Pets at Home, so you could see your breed and what type of hair they've got. Because obviously Labradors are short haired, but they molt quite a lot. So I just needed, what was this called? A double-sided brush. I don't know if this is stippled brush, something like that, but so I've just got this one to use on her. Get her used to that as well, as young as I can. I got some teething gel. She's bound to approach that time sooner or later. So I just thought this will help her and it will help us, hopefully. So I just got some of that. I just wanted to be prepared. I don't want to have to, obviously, her be in pain and be trying to chew everything and bleeding gums and all of that. And then have to run out to try and get something last minute. I've got her some clean ear finger pads. This is because Labradors are quite prone to ear infections. I know we had to clean Jazz's ears quite a lot. We still do. So I've just got some of these. They're nice and easy. Just to, if ever she needs a little clean in the ears, I've got something that will work well than just water. Something that will help. Also, on the topic of teething, I thought I'd try these. This sounds funny, and I would be one to laugh. But these are Healthy Treats teething treats for puppies from 4 weeks of age. They're by Vet IQ. They're with real chicken. It says, with clove oil and chamomile to soothe irritated gums. No added sugars, help reduce unwanted and destructive chewing. And we'll try anything, to be honest, if it stops her from chewing and being in pain. And it also tells you the feeding guide as well of how many you should have of these. And I got them off of Violet, cheaper than Pets at Home. I've also got her some Denta tubes. These are puppy. Make sure as well, if you're buying stuff, it's good to look out for if they have puppy written on them, because a lot of treats, granted some of mine have them, but I know they have puppy branded things as well. They just say that they've got they're decent for puppies up to from 8 weeks, but sometimes they might not be great for puppies, so just keep a check. Like, I remember we bought Jazz Smackos when she was a puppy, and that was fine, but now they don't have puppy written on them, so I'm like steering away from stuff like that. I'll keep them in the cupboard to have when she's a bit older. But yeah, so I've got them. might as well just do the treats. So I got these. These are, for example, so these say on them for dogs 8 weeks old and plus. So I'll probably wait a little while, give her all the puppy treats first when we're training. These are just wag. I can't recommend these enough, to be honest. They're cheap. They're usually on offer. So have a look in Pets at Home. They're usually on offer. I'd never heard of these before, but they have so many types. So we've got pork sausage ones. We've got, these are training ones, so they're small. They've got puppy and junior ones. These look really good. So they're actually puppy branded as well. We've got steaklets, which are beef and cheese. And then we've also got low fat ones as well, which will be great because Labradors like to eat everything and they can gain weight very easily. So, we can always use something like that to help control her weight, but yet still give her a treat now and again to praise her. We also got some tasty mini puppy ones. They will be great to go in this ball. They're literally like the perfect size to squeeze inside these gaps, so that's perfect. These are Kong snacks, so these are what you can put in the puppy Kong. Just make sure obviously you get the right size, so we've just got the small to fit in her Kong. And then also to go with that, we've got the puppy paste. Now this is what I was saying when I was saying about ViaVet. So this usually in Pets at Home is I think about £8, £9. And I think it was £4 on ViaVet or around £4. So you're making a big save on that website. So definitely check it out. We also got, I didn't even realise these were still a thing. We had these with Jazz and I just love these, like the idea, which are Good Boy Chocky Drops. I also got the yogurt drops as well because they're actually like puppy milk drops. So yeah, so they're really good. They're just last you ages and they're little puppy chocolate treats. So, and then I got a bit bougie because my mum's best friend, she loves Lily's Kitchen for her puppy. And she just said to me how amazing they are and their food's amazing. And so as Luna gets older, maybe I'll transition her onto that after she's a year old, so that her stomach's a bit better taken to foods. If you're going to do that, if you're going to change their food, obviously do it gradually, very gradually, because it can upset their stomachs and you don't really want that. So I got some Bright Young Things Puppy Rewards chicken and white fish slices. And then we've also got puppy chicken and salmon nibbles. These again I got off of ViaVet at a cheaper price as well. So they have lots of Lily's Kitchen on there. Usually they have a few offers as well. I also have just some dental sticks because it's hard to find dental sticks that are for puppies and they're not just all round for every single dog. We've got a mat for the car to go in the back seat. Also, I've got a RAC harness. I got this off of ViaVet, just a clip. You obviously pop one bit into your seat belt and the other bit goes on the harness or the collar and just keeps them secure in the car because you have to have your car. It's legal now. You have to have your puppy secure in your car, in your vehicle. So that is that. Then I got this for Scott to throw with Luna because I just know what he's like and he will love using this when she's chasing it in the garden. Then we got some Yummy Orange Puppy Tearless Shampoo. Do you know what? I haven't actually smelt this. Oh, that smells really good. That smells really good. So when we were shopping, I was like, oh, I'll just get a cheaper one from like B&M, just like a RSPCA approved one. And then Scott was like, no, treat her, like get her the best. So we treated you, Luna. You're getting the best. For food-wise, she is going to be on, I believe, the IAMS puppy food for large breeds because obviously she's a Labrador. So that's what she's going to be on. I found this, obviously scoops, you can just get a normal plastic scoop. I'm just being a bit bougie because she's my puppy and I want to spoil her. Not that she'll care. So this is off of ViaVet. This is from Dexus. It's a collapsible clip scoop. So what you can do is you can clip it on the edge of your food bag like that. And then it just opens up and then you can just scoop your food and pop it in the bowl. But yeah, it's all measured out. Make sure obviously you're measuring your food so you're not overfeeding and you're not underfeeding. And then this is bougie beyond bougie. And I'm sorry, but I couldn't resist it and it was the last thing there. So I got this. This is her food bowls. But I know it seems ridiculous, but this is a non-slip mat as well. So a lot with like stainless steel food bowls, they move around the floor and it makes that horrible scratchy sound, and the dog's trying to get the food and it's just running around the place and the food gets everywhere. So at least on this, it's not going to move off the floor, because we've got all laminate floor pretty much throughout our whole house. And there's obviously your side for food and your side for water. And then on to the exciting bits, last bits to go. This is a harness that's from Pets at Home. Weirdly, I saw this one when we went into Pets at Home and I fell in love with it, because on the inside it's like a soft velvet kind of material. And I really like that, because obviously I want her to be comfy. And especially harnesses will be really handy when we're training her to heel and things like that when she starts walking. But yeah, my mum's best friend gave me this, so thank you very much, Lizzie, because her puppy wasn't a big fan. So that was perfect. It was the one that I saw that I wanted in Pets at Home anyway, so that was very good. And then we have her lead and collar. So I got this lead. This was from Pets at Home. I got it when I was shopping with my mum and Lizzie. It's just got little bones on it. I was going to get, because her name's Luna, I wanted to get her something like related to like galaxy and like space and things like that. But I'm going to wait until she's big and she's stopped growing, because puppies grow very fast. So if you're thinking, you know, you're all excited and you're saving all these designs on Etsy and things like that, Etsy's great for them. And that's probably where I'll order her collar for when she gets bigger. They grow really quick. So the collar that you get them and the lead set, when they're a puppy, they're going to grow out of really quick. So get something that you don't mind them growing out of in like a month's time, because that's what's going to happen, and you have to buy another one and then another one. So yeah, so this is the lead, and then this is her little collar, and it's got a little sparkly silver bow on the clasp, and then we've got a little tag as well. So we're all sorted, we're all ready for her. This was also her bed that we got. It's got a little paw print on it. This was from Pets at Home. It's really cozy, and this is detachable as well to give it a good wash. And then we've also got her crate and a crate mat. I got this really lovely fluffy grey one from Pets at Home. I'll try and link it down below. And we also got a massive bed to put in the gaming room, so that if we're upstairs gaming, Scott's up there by ourselves, we can bring her with us and she can just chill in the gaming room, because there's no wires anywhere or anything that she could get caught into. And then we've also got baby gates that we're putting up certain areas. At the top of the stairs is one, because when she's running about and we're up in the gaming room, she can then run on the landing. We'll shut all the doors and there's no fear of her falling down the stairs, because for quite a while for puppies you have to lift them up the stairs and down the stairs, because their legs don't work and they can't get up, bless them. So, and then the other one I think is separating our kitchen from our lounge, just so there's separation. So when we want her out and we can manage to keep an eye on her out in the lounge, because there's a lot of stuff obviously in the lounge that she could get a hold of, we're here to supervise her. And then when she's in the kitchen, she can go wherever she wants. There's nothing that can harm her in the kitchen that she can get to. So yeah, and then we've got like I said, we've got a crate, so we're going to put that up. But I think that's everything. I have got her Christmas presents. I've got her little stocking. But I've already wrapped her Christmas presents, so I'm very sorry I can't show you them right now. But I will show you them when she's here and she's opening them. I'm sure I'll vlog at some point. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're getting a puppy, I hope you're just as excited as I am to get mine. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. There's lots more to come. And I'll see you guys soon.
But I wasn't wrong.